Hi, this is Alex Chu, and welcome once again to another episode of Let a Chinese Guy Teach You White People How to Run Your Own Country. Today is November 3rd, 2009. One of the readers of my bulletin board suggested I talk about a subject of how, you know how United States, George Bush decided to invade Iraq and then Afghanistan, and right now we're also fighting Pakistan. Every day we're killing lots of innocent Middle Eastern people. And that made us actually more unsafe. They invaded all these countries because in order to fight terrorism, to make America safer. But it turns out that America is more unsafe than ever. And he said that the reader of the bulletin board said that right now, if you go to high school, that all the kids have to wear name tags, and then they have like metal detectors in every gate. And people will enter, and you cannot carry like scissors or small paper knives and stuff like that. You cannot carry handbags, and there are a whole bunch of rules and regulations in the high school I've never ever seen before. And that actually stressed the kids out and made the United States more unsafe. Well, I don't know how to say this more bluntly, okay? But I have to say one thing, okay? You know why? You know why the United States is unsafe? It's very simple, okay? Americans, primarily white people, okay? You might hate me for this, but you white people don't seem to realize how much other people hate you. That's the problem. See, white people, they never seem to realize how much other people hate them. You go to middle... I would say the Japanese and the Chinese, they don't really hate the white people very much. Because white people, they kind of respect the Japanese and the Chinese. But to other people, white people treat them like shit. If you go to Africa, if you go to Middle Eastern countries, you ask them what they think of Americans. Most of them don't like Americans. Because you Americans always, I'm talking about the white people. White people always go into their country and, destroy everything and then claim it, this is because of human rights. This is because of freedom and democracy. We want to bring our ways to your country, to liberate your country from the evil Muslim or Islam beliefs. That's the main cause why these Middle Eastern people and Africans don't really like the white people very much. Because you guys always go into other people's territory and then stir things up. You guys mess up everything. And then you guys always say, this is in name of God, or in name of freedom and democracy, in name of human rights. And then you guys, remember a few years ago, Darfur, there were a genocide in Darfur. And the UN, all the countries in UN, they agreed not to sell weapons to Sudan. So Sudanian government cannot use weapons to kill more people in Darfur. But then China, is basically, China were selling the weapons. China were selling the Sudanian government weapons under the table. And the United Nations wanted to sanction China very much. But then too bad, China is one of the leading country in United Nations. So they couldn't do anything in China. And the Americans are saying, oh my God, genocide. Oh, you Chinese are helping the Sudanian kill lots of innocent people in Darfur. Hello? Americans are the biggest weapon exporter in the entire world, okay? China cannot even compare to all the weapons that Americans exported. So when the Americans say that the Chinese are hurting innocent people, they're killing innocent people, I find that very laughable. The white people, they always use the name of freedom and democracy to their own advantage. That's the reason why I see the Middle Eastern people and Africans, they don't really like the Americans very much. You never see a Middle Eastern man or a terrorist saying that, I don't like North Korea. I saw Kim Jong-il on TV. I don't like that. I don't like that little brat. He looks like a dictator. He looks like a bad guy. And guess what? Me and my buddies and Middle East, we decided we're gonna fly to North Korea and blow things up. Yeah, you never see them say that, right? Or they wouldn't say, oh, I don't like the Japanese. Look at them Japanese bastards, all slanted eyes and short little bastards. Yeah, I hate them. Yeah, we decided, man, we're gonna, we Middle Eastern people, we're gonna go to Japan and blow up their subways. I never see people say that, but how come they want to blow Americans up? How come they want to come to the United States and try to blow up our subway or try to blow up our World Trade Center? The reason is because we have done them harm. We have insulted them. Okay? We probably did things that they didn't like. We go into their country and stir things up in the name of God, in the name of democracy, freedom, whatever. Sell them weapons, and CIA go in there, and all sorts of military actions go in there, and Americans started killing innocent people in Middle East. That's the reason why. That's the reason why they try to blow us up.